Alright, Vaporeon, Acid Armor, Vaporeon, quick build. Surf, Acid Armor, Growth, Rest. What does this Vaporeon do? It 1v1 Snorlax. And wins. Handily. It's pretty great. Yeah. So, let's look around. How do we support this? Well, we need a Sleep Talker that does well into Jinx. Hint, hint. We're going with Snorlax here. And we're gonna go... We could go Tyranitar Raikou. We could go Steelix. We could go Golem as a placeholder. We can go Tyranitar Raikou. That is an option. But if we want to use Zapdos for being even better into Nidoking, into Nidogar crap. Not crap. Nidogar is pretty great. It's a pretty good team. Pretty good indeed. We can do stuff like this. Something like Golem or maybe Tar. We could do... Sorry, I had to sneeze. We could do even just like Houndoom Golem. Kind of interesting. Like really murder that Gar. And so be a good team. We could do Houndoom Golem, Zapdos, Cloy. Thunder, HP, Ice, Rest, Sleep Talk. I'm not a fan of Hidden Power Water Zapdos on Vapy teams. Just as a rule of thumb. Double Edge, Curse, Rest, Sleep Talk. Another mod that can sometimes 1v1 Snorlax. Don't appreciate Starmie, do we? We really don't appreciate Starmie. Golem, so we're using Toxic Cloyster. Just as a general rule, Toxic Cloyster and Golem go together. And, do we want counter? Counter's quite tempting. Can you counter a Nidoking and live? Question of the day. GSC Houndoom versus Nidoking. Yeah, you can't really counter Earthquake. Fire Blast is a huge chunk, though. 0.6 chance. Hey, it KOs after spikes. Neat. This is why you run Fire Blast on Houndoom. It makes such a difference. Crunch, Pursue, Fire Blast, Thief. Also, another neat thing. Miracle Berry Houndoom. You switch it into a Gengar and it thiefs you. Like, they didn't thief leftovers, so they're stuck with Miracle Berry. It's pretty great. Now, if we really were fishing against a Nidogar matchup, like really, trying to murder Nidogar crap. Not crap. I like saying crap. Then we would go Sleep Talk at Vapy. Just because Sleep Talk Vapy kind of just dumps on Nidoking.
Grammarly makes editing one click simpler. We can suggest ways to rephrase whole sentences right in your paper.
But I think this is actually quite a decent team for a Acid Armor Vaporeon team. Leftovers, EQ, Rapid Spin, Roar, Explosion. There we go. QB, AA Vapy. Took 5 minutes. Wow. Houndoom Vapy. What an interesting conversation. Don't love switching into electric moves, of course. So it could be a Steelix. Very well could be a Steelix. So we'll make that variation. 2. So if we go Steelix, put it right there. I like that. Like that. Just standard Steelix stuff, right? And now we think about how this changes routes into play. I mean, obviously we can Curse Boom on Skarm, which is convenient, but this team isn't particularly afraid of Skarmory. Or Stall. I mean, Houndoom helps against some Stall teams, but doesn't do a ton to others unless you can Thief something. Trying to think if there's anything to change here. Obviously, Toxic isn't mandated on this Cloyster. We could go Hidden Power Electric. That is a nice idea. We could go Ice Beam to really slap Zapdos. I mean, that's all fine and good. Yeah. But I think Toxic is just a generally safe move to have. Now then, yeah, this is one of the teams that you can just switch Golem and Licks out interchangeably. I feel like I'm missing something. Let's do the Tar variant. Tyranitar, Leftovers, Rock Slide, Crunch, Pursuit, Roar, Raikou, Thunder, HP Ice, Rest, Sleep Talk. And then last mod, could be one of a number of things. Could be Eggy. Eggy's kind of nice because you sleep and something and then boom an electric out of the way. Those are quite nice. Honestly, it could be Trap Pass Umbreon, except that just got banned. Which is kind of funny. Could be Jinx. This could be Jinx. Could be Gar. Gar is another good option. But I think we can do... I think we can just do Sub-Jinx. I think this is just a decent team. Oh, of course, we could do more ice moves. Ice Beam on Cloyster, Ice Beam on Vappy, Triple Ice Beam. But that's a different type of team. Jinx could be Eggy. Eggy's another one that you can do. We're gonna go Thief, Sleep Powder, Psychic, Explosion. Yeah, that's a decent set for this team. This team doesn't love Tyranitar. Quote, just does not like Tyranitar. So I think we can actually go EQ Pursuit on both of these. Just another way to hit Tar. And then on this one, I mean, yeah, Tara's just a pain. But Acid Armor Vapy's not pretty bad into it. Do you want to chip it? Whack it with your Lax. Thunder it a couple times. Tara is a good Pokemon, just in general. And Houndoom really has issues into it. So maybe even Toxic with Chloe. Overall, that's 4 quick builds with Pursuit plus Vappy. There we go. 11 minutes. 4 teams in 11 minutes, baby.